the snow just melts away when I'm with you. Baby, baby.
Discover beautiful gifts for every story at Pandora.
Naravno još jednom ponoviti i zahvaliti se našim sponzorima, Hrvatska turistička zajednica, Žito grupa, grad Osijek, Ministarstvo turizma i sporta, turistička zajednica grada Osijeka, Osječko-baranjska županija, turistička zajednica Osječko-baranjske županije i Hrvatska radiotelevizija.
A za koji trenutak započet ćemo i s prvim finalnim natjecanjem na svjetskom kupu u sportskoj gimnastici Dobro Osijek 2022. Prije toga molim vas pozdravimo ovogodišnje tehničke delegate natjecanja, predstavnike Svjetskog gimnastičkog saveza koji nadziru da sve protječe u skladu s njegovim pravilima i standardima. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start with the first final at the FIG World Challenge Cup 2022 Dobro World Cup Osijek. Before we do, please welcome the FIG Technical Committee representatives who are here to make sure that everything runs according to the FIG rules and standards. Gospođa Elena Lario je s nama za ženske discipline. Mrs. Elena Lario is with us for the women's events. Malo jači pljesak, ona ima jako puno posla i stvarno nam puno pomaže. Hvala vam. A gospodin Dmitrij Andrejev je ovdje za muške discipline. Mr. Dmitrij Andrejev for the men's events. Kao što sam već malo prije rekla, današnji program finala na 5 sprava započinjemo s vježbom na tlu u konkurenciji gimnastičara. Our today's program will include finals on 5 apparatuses, starting with men's floor. A u finalu na vježbi na tlu su se plasirali, the finalists on floor are: prvi finalist predstavnik je Mađarske, the first finalist representing Hungary, Benedek Tomčanyi. Drugi finalist predstavnik je Ukrajine. The second finalist representing Ukraine, Petro Pahnjuk. Treći finalist predstavnik Turske. The third finalist representing Turkey, Adem Asil. Četvrti finalist predstavnik je Švicarske. The first finalist representing Switzerland, Moreno Krater. Peti finalist predstavnik je Mađarske. The fifth finalist representing Hungary, Kristofer Mesaroš. Šesti finalist predstavnik Njemačke. The sixth finalist representing Germany, Dario Sisakis. I sedmi finalist također je predstavnik Njemačke. The seventh finalist also representing Germany, Tom Schulze. I osmi finalist, predstavnik Hrvatske. The eighth finalist representing Croatia, Aurel Benović. Po novim pravilima Svjetskog gimnastičkog saveza, prije početka finalnog natjecanja, prva 4 finalista imaju na raspolaganju 2 minute za zagrijavanje. According to the new FIG rules, the first 4 finalists have 2 minutes warm-up time before they start competing. You may start warming up. Ten seconds left. I'm sorry, it's 1 minute left. Now it's 30 seconds, još 30 sekunda za zagrijavanje. Zadnjih 10 sekundi, 10 more seconds. I zagrijavanje je završeno. Molim da počnete s natjecanjem. Warm-up is over. Please start the competition. Prvi nastupa predstavnik Mađarske. The first finalist representing Hungary, Benedek Tomčanyi.
Ajmo još jedan veliki pljesak za Benedeka. Bravo, Benedek. Obzirom da sam ja neznalica baš za gimnastiku, Nevene, ti kao vrhunski plesač u HNK-u, ali i vrhunski gimnastičar, možeš nam malo pisati što je sad Benedek sve napravio?
Pa, Benedikt je napravio jednu vrlo lijepu, čisto odrađenu vježbu, sigurno ne najtežu koju ćemo gledati u današnjim finalima, ali bez velikih grešaka osim na drugom skoku. Ali ja vidim da naša publika to jako lijepo prepoznaje i nagrađuje se velikim pljeskom. Ja sam im jako zahvalan na tome. Što se tiče tehničkih elemenata, mogli smo vidjeti velike varijacije, bilo je tu i duplih salta i kombinacija. Mogli smo vidjeti 3 šraube na kraju koje je vrlo teško izvesti na samom kraju vježbe. Zahtjeva se puno snage za to. I jako mi je drago što ih tako podržavate sve.
Ajmo još jedan pljesak za Benedeka dok čeka službeni rezultat. Neven mi kaže da je po novim pravilima je i novo vrijeme za vježbe. Nevene, što se promijenilo?
Pa prije vježba se izvodila svega 70 sekundi, ali vidjeli smo kako gimnastika napreduje i skače se sve teži skokovi, tako da dodano je dodatnih 5 sekundi kako bi gimnastičari mogli stići odraditi sve što su zamislili i pokazati nam.
Morat ću vas nažalost prekinuti.
Hvala, Nevene.
Naime, došla je ocjena i moramo ići dalje, a ovo zapamti što si rekao, pa ćeš nam kasnije ispričati. A sada nam slijedi drugi finalist, predstavnik Ukrajine, the second finalist representing Ukraine, Petro Pahnjuk.
Bravo za Pahnjuka, veliki pljesak. Nevene, sad ćemo biti kraći. Što je Pahnjuk napravio?
Pahnjuk je izveo jednu vrlo čistu vježbu. Vidjeli smo i malo varijacija ovih neakrobatskih elemenata, znači na parteru, što su vrlo atraktivni i vjerujem vrlo zanimljivi elementi.
Elementi breakdansa.
Elementi mogli bi reći breakdance, ali to su izvorni elementi gimnastike.
Hvala ti, Nevene. Ajmo još jedan pljesak za Pahnjuka koji će čekati svoj službeni rezultat. Možemo još brzo spomenuti samo koje su opće dimenzije partera.
Dimenzije cijelog partera su 14 puta 14 metara, ali gimnastičari imaju pravo koristiti samo ovih 12 puta 12 metara što su označeni unutar bijelih traka.
A kada dobiju ovu crvenu zastavicu znači da su nešto krivo napravili.
Znači da su nažalost izašli van partera, odnosno označenog područja.
Hvala ti, Nevene, ne znam što bih bez tebe.
Sljedeći nastupa predstavnik Turske, the next finalist representing Turkey, Adem Azili. Prije nego nam Neven kaže nešto o njegovoj vježbi, ja ću vam samo reći da ćemo Adama Zila vidjeti sutra i to na preći, isto tako u finalu, a očito je vrlo svjestan gimnastičar jer je upravo na preći osvojio brončanu medalju na Europskom prvenstvu 21. kao i ekipnu srebrnu na Europskom prvenstvu 2020. Adam Azil is a very versatile gymnast, except for here. We'll also see him tomorrow on the high bar. And he won the bronze medal on the high bar at the 2021 European Championships, and he also won the European team silver in 2020. Četvrti finalist predstavnik je Švicarske. The fourth finalist representing Switzerland, Moreno Krater.
Bravo Moreno. Nevene, vidio sam sad, nažalost, Moreno je imao jedan mali pad. Koliko zapravo može biti nezgodan na ovoj podlozi? Čega uopće se sastoji?
Ja ću vas opet morati malo prekinuti, nažalost.
Može, Boga.
Zato što prema pravilima moram objasniti gledateljima, sada druga 4 finalista imaju na raspolaganju 2 minute za zagrijavanje. According to the new FIG rules, the second group of 4 finalists have 2 minutes warm-up time now. I upravo će oni sad započeti. Please start warming up. Sada možete pričati, evo imam 2 minute vremena, ja ću malo upadati da ih opomenem za vrijeme, ali evo.
Hvala Boga. Gdje smo stali, Nevene, dakle, podloga?
Cijeli parter sastoji se od nekoliko slojeva, znači ispod skroz imamo daske koje se sastoje od federa, preko toga idu spužve kao tatami kako bi podloga bila mekana da gimnastičari mogu skakati i preko toga ide ovaj sloj finog tepiha da ti svi padovi koji su vrlo teški i vrlo bolni za noge ne bi bili toliko bolni.
Evo, imali smo malu školu gimnastike. Možete još jednim pljeskom podržati sljedeću grupu finalista.
30 sekundi, 30 seconds. Deset sekundi, 10 more seconds. I zagrijavanje je završeno. Molimo da nastavite s natjecanjem. Warm-up is over. Please continue the competition. Peti finalist predstavnik je Mađarske. The fifth finalist representing Hungary, Christopher Mesaroš.
Bravo, Kristofer. Ajmo jedan veliki pljesak za predstavnika Mađarske. A mi ćemo kratko i porazgovarati s Kristoferom, da čujemo njegove dojmove. Hi, Christopher. We are waiting for your results. Tell us your first impression.
Not my best routine, but come back stronger.
What do you think about the crowd here in Osijek?
Sorry.
Audience, the people here in Osijek?
Clap your hands.
Ajmo jedan pljesak za Kristofera. Hvala, Kristofer. Kristofer je na mađarskom prvenstvu prošle godine osvojio 3. mjesto na preskoku, a sada čekamo njegov rezultat u današnjem finalu. Idemo još jedan pljesak.
Okay, who's got a suggestion for Mark?
Mark's always away on Friday nights. Should we clean then?
Fantastic suggestion. Anybody else?
Can we tell Mark to wear his blue shirt?
I love the blue shirt. Blue shirtいいですよね.
I'm just gonna send him the cleaning suggestion. Blue shirt, blue shirt, blue shirt, blue shirt. I only sent the cleaning things.
Delivers more personalized suggestions than any other robot. iRobot OS.
Oh dear. Dad's beloved band shirt. The one he said never wear. For 30 years he's owned it. In just 30 seconds, she's stained it. She's about to face the music. Never mind, that's a Samsung smart washer. AI technology automatically adapts to your stains, making laundry easy for anyone.
there's fast, then there's the fastest. Optus 5G, Australia's fastest 5G. It starts with yes.
Šesti finalist predstavnik je Njemačke. The sixth finalist representing Germany, Dario Sisakis.
Bravo, Dario! Moje nestručno oko je zaključilo da je Dario puno letio na parteru.
Pa da, malo više tehničkih problema smo imali u ovoj vježbi, to se moglo vidjeti od početka do kraja, puno više nekontroliranih doskoka, puno više nesigurnosti, ali to je sport, jedan dan ide, drugi dan malo lošije, tako je to stalno.
Ali svejedno, Dario zaslužuje jedan veliki, veliki pljesak za svoju izvedbu. Bravo, Dario! Dok čekamo rezultate, vi slobodno možete koristiti vaše lajkove, vaša srceta nakon svake izvedbe gimnastičara. Pa da vidimo, jeste li zadovoljni s Darijom? Bravo! Dario, you got so many hearts.
Slijedi sedmi finalist, također predstavnik Njemačke. Seventh finalist representing Germany, Tom Schulze.
Schulze, sehr gut. Jedna pjesa.
Kao što ste prepoznali, osmi finalist, predstavnik je Hrvatske, the 8th finalist representing Croatia, Aurel Benović. Aurel Benović. Ajmo, nek se trese dvorana Gradski vrt. Idemo još za Aurela. Naš lega, naš Osječanin. A dok Marin dođe do njega, ja ću vam reći da je Aurel viceprvak Europe na tlu 2020. Aurel is the 2020 European silver medalist on floor.
Aurel, popi malo ovdje. Ajmo još jedan pljesak za Aurela. Idemo samo kratko, koliko si zadovoljan sa svom vježbom?
Pa evo, mogu reći da sam presretan. Podigao sam vježbu na još jedan viši nivo iz kvalifikacija. I evo, očekujem visoku ocjenu. Hvala publici što su i ove godine došli u velikom broju. I evo, čekam zlato.
Svaka čast. Bravo, Aurel. Idemo još jedan veliki pljesak za Aurela.
Bio je naravno zadnji finalist u vježbi na tlu, a nakon proglašenja pobjednika program ćemo nastaviti finalima na preskoku u konkurenciji gimnastičarke. Pa molimo suce za tu spravu da zauzmu svoja mjesta i pripreme se za natjecanje. This was the last finalist on floor. After the award ceremony, we'll go on with the final and women's vault. So we kindly ask the judges of that event to take their seats and prepare for the competition.
Mislimo da je vrlo jasno tko je pobjednik. Aurel Benović. Na drugom mjestu Adem Asil koji također zaslužuje pljesak. I treće mjesto Tom Schulze iz Njemačke.
Svečanost proglašenja pobjednika u disciplini vježbe na tlu konkurenciji gimnastičara. Award ceremony for men's floor. Medalje će uručiti gospodin Josip Miletić, zamjenik župana Osječko-baranjske županije. The medals will be presented by Mr. Josip Miletić, Deputy Prefect of Osijek-Baranja County. Treće mjesto i brončana medalja predstavnik Njemačke. In the third place, winning the bronze medal representing Germany, Tom Schulze. Drugo mjesto i srebrna medalja predstavnik Turske. In the second place, winning the silver medal representing Turkey, Adem Asil. Prvo mjesto i zlatna medalja predstavnik Hrvatske. In the first place, winning the gold medal representing Croatia, Aurel Benović. Dame i gospodo, slijedi himna Hrvatske. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Croatia.
Još jednom sve čestitke svim finalistima u parteru, osvajačima medalja, naravno Aurelu na osvojenom zlatu.
Opet ću te morati prekinuti, nažalost, jer moramo ići dalje.
Ne ljutim se,
Satnica
može.
je vrlo gusta. Mi nastavljamo naš program s finalom na preskoku u konkurenciji gimnastičarki. Pozdravimo finalistice. We'll continue our program with the women's vault. Please welcome the finalists. Prva finalistica, predstavnica Bugarske, the first finalist representing Bulgaria, Valentina Georgieva. Druga finalistica, predstavnica je Slovenije, the second finalist representing Slovenia, Tjaša Kiselev. Treća finalistica, predstavnica Čilea, the third finalist representing Chile, Francesca Santi. Četvrta finalistica, predstavnica je Hrvatske, the fourth finalist representing Croatia, Tijana Korent. Peta finalistica, predstavnica Slovenije, the fifth finalist representing Slovenia, Teja Belak. Šesta finalistica, predstavnica je Češke, the sixth finalist representing the Czech Republic, Dominika Ponižilova. Sedma finalistica, predstavnica je Mađarske, the seventh finalist representing Hungary, Čenge Marija Bačkaj. I osma finalistica, predstavnica je Turske, the eighth finalist representing Turkey, Bilge Tarhan. Po novim pravilima i ove finalistice imaju na raspolaganju vrijeme za zagrijavanje, ali one imaju svaka po dva skoka. The first four finalists have 2 warm-up attempts. You may start warming up. Sve su odradile prva skoka, time za kraj je završeno. Molimo da počnete s natjecanjem. Warm-up is over, please start the competition. Prva nastupa predstavnica Bugarske, the first finalist representing Bulgaria, Valentina Georgijeva.
Ovo je bio prvi preskok Valentini iz Bugarske, domaćan pljesak za Valentinu. Valentina je prije 2 tjedna u Varni osvojila 7. mjesto. Bravo Valentina! Evo nešto kažeš na ovaj preskok.
Ovo drugi preskok, jako visok skok, jako lijepo tehnički izveden, gotovo ukopan. Prvi preskok isto vrlo visoki skokovi, možni skokovi, malo je bilo pod nas sa doskokom, ali sve u svemu jako dobro.
Mogla bi biti dobra ocjena.
Mogla bi biti dobra ocjena, vidjet ćemo kako će suci suditi, kakav je ostatak konkurencije, ali moglo bi konkurirati za medalju.
Bravo još jednom za Valentinu, možemo nagraditi pljeskom.
Slijedi nam predstavnica Slovenije. The second finalist representing Slovenia, Tjaša Kiselev.
Bravo Tjaša, ovo je bio jedan poprilično poprilično elegantan preskok.
Poprilično elegantan, a vidimo da će ovo finale biti vrlo zanimljivo za gledat rasplet.
Bravo za Tjašu još jednom, njoj slijedi drugi preskok. Još uvijek čekamo rezultate. Bravo još jednom za Tjašu. Tjaši finala nisu strana. Naime, ima ih niz na svjetskim kupovima i europskim prvenstvima. Idemo još jedan veliki pljesak za Tjašu, koja još uvijek čeka rezultat. Tjaša, idemo malo kratko, kako se zadovoljno?
Odlično, nisam očekivala od takve doskoke.
Prošle godine si bila druga, što očekuješ ove godine?
Barem broncu.
Hvala Tjaša, još jedan veliki pljesak za Tjašu.
Treća finalistica predstavnica je Čilea. The third finalist representing Chile, Francesca Santi.
Dok Francesca čeka rezultat, mogli bi jedan poticaj za drugi skok. Jedan veliki pljesak za Francesku iz dalekog Čilea. Još jednom, bravo Francesca! Dok čekamo njezin rezultat, reći ćemo da se Francesca krenula baviti gimnastikom s 8 godina, a sportski uzor je legendarna Nadia Comaneci.
Vrijeme je za četvrtu finalisticu, to je predstavnica Hrvatske, the fourth finalist representing Croatia, Tijana Korent.
Bravo Tijana! Idemo još malo Osijek, idemo podržati Tijanu. Bravo, bravo! Bravo, Tijana! Tijana Korent!
Vidjeli smo dakle prve 4 finalistice, a sada druge 4 finalistice imaju na raspolaganju po 2 skoka za zagrijavanje. We've seen 4 finalists. Now the second group of 4 finalists have 2 warm-up attempts, and you may start warming up now.
Tijana, da te malo čujemo. Kako si zadovoljna?
Pa jako sam zadovoljna s obzirom da sam uspjela izvesti novi skok i danas. Nažalost, zbog ozljede ramena nisam radila drugi novi skok, međutim, još uvijek ima svjetskih kupova i natjecanja, tako da se nadam da će kasnije biti sve u redu.
Ali uvijek u Osijeku imaš veliku podršku svih Osječana, svih navijača.
Da, naravno, Osijek je uvijek poseban i uvijek je posebno nastupati pred domaćom publikom.
Hvala Tijana. Inače, za one koji nisu znali, Tijana nakon karijere bi željela biti sutkinja na europskim i svjetskim prvenstvima. Pa sretno Tijana!
Zagrijavanje je završeno, molimo da nastavite s natjecanjem. Warm-up is over, please continue the competition. Peta finalistica je predstavnica Slovenije. The fifth finalist representing Slovenia, Teja Belak. Dok čekamo njen drugi skok, reći ću vam da je Teja europska prvakinja na preskoku 2019. i osvajačica brončane medalje na mediteranskim igrama 2018. Predstavljala je Sloveniju i na olimpijskim igrama u Riju 2016. Teja was the 2019 European champion on vault and bronze medalist at the 2018 Mediterranean Games. She also represented Slovenia at the 2016 Rio Olympics.
Bravo Teja! Dobio sam jednu stručnu informaciju da je Tejin prvi skok bio jednako težak ko i od Čileanke Franceske, tako da bi mogao biti još jedan značajan rezultat za Teju.
And really that is the sort of age that you need to start if you want to be competing at international level in gymnastics. Studied media studies.
Teja, na slovenskom. Ti nama na slovenskom, ja ću prevesti, može? Teja, jesi zadovoljna svom izvedbom i što kažeš na ovu publiku u Osijeku?
13.483.
Ja, to je eno izmed mojih najljubših tekmovanj, tudi publika mi je ful všeč. Z današnjimi skoki sem kar zadovoljna, no, je pa to moja tretja tekma po porodu, tako da super.
Hvala Teja, ja ću prevesti. Teja jednostavno rekla da je Osijek najbolji domaćin i da je osječka publika najbolja od svih publika na svjetskim kupovima.
A već nam slijedi predstavnica Češke, the next finalist representing the Czech Republic, Dominika Ponižilova.
So from the Czech Republic, Dominika Ponižilova. Qualified 7th. Very steady. She's used to being on the podium here.
I ovo prvi skok češke predstavnice Dominike.
Last year when it was held.
Meni to izgleda prilično dobro i mislim da zaslužuje pljesak gradskog vrta.
3 World Championships. And finished 10th in the vault back at the European Championships in 2020. So that's 13.166 for her first vault. Difficulty 4.4, the same as qualification. In qualification, her second vault was a 3.8. So again, if it's the same, she really needs to make sure that she executes it perfectly. Very consistent with her execution in the qualification. So she had a 4.4 and scored 8.733 on execution, and then 3.8 8.733 on execution as well.
Meni malo simultani prijevod kasnije.
Qualified in 7th place.
Naime, Teja nam je također
Staying within her
rekla da je ovo bilo
comfort zone
tek
when
treće
it comes to
natjecanje nakon
difficulty.
poroda.
Just
Mislim da
moving a
to
little bit
zaslužuje
sideways there.
još jedan veliki pljesak
Very
za Teju
talented
Bela.
family. Her older brother also represented the Czech Republic in artistic gymnastics as well. Nice presentation just at the end. .799. So very similar, just slightly less than the qualification score.
Već smo kod 7. finalistice, to je predstavnica Mađarske, the 7th finalist representing Hungary, Cenge Maria Bačkaj.
Cenge Maria Bačkaj from Hungary qualified with a score of 13.083 in 4th place. Nice, lots of momentum.
Bravo, Cenge Maria.
She does look very, very powerful.
Dok čekamo rezultat prvog preskoka, imamo nekoliko i zanimljivosti za Cenge Mariju. Ona je uz gimnastiku i redovna studentica, a na svjetskom prvenstvu prošle godine zauzela je 5. mjesto u preskoku.
Which resulted then in so much momentum. She had to take that little leap forward. But nice and centered. .40. So that was a 4.6 difficulty. This next one is normally a 4.4. Good. I felt the legs were a little bit straighter and locked at the knees a little bit more on that one. 19 years of age from Budapest.
Nevene, što kažeš na ovaj drugi skok Cenge Marije?
Finished 5th at the World Championships last year. In this exercise, scored then 13.733. So fabulous result for her. Came up via the Youth Olympic route. There's a lot of these gymnasts do. It gives them really fantastic experience of a multi-sport event. Nice execution there. Took a silver at the Youth Olympics in the vault. So she's certainly well used to being up on that podium. And then just one more competitor to go in this vault final. 13.30. 4th place at the moment, so it won't be podium today.
8. finalistica predstavnica je Turske. The 8th finalist representing Turkey, Bilge Tarhan.
Bilge Tarhan qualified 8th. Keeping two vaults that are maybe slightly less on the difficulty compared to some of the others. But as we always say, very, very important to stay within your own capabilities. She's only 18 years of age.
Odokativno, jedan vrlo kvalitetan skok, znači to je pružanac Apparatus sa 360 stupnjeva.
Finished 19th in the vault at the World Championships last year. And 15th at the European Championships. That was 12.933. Another one that took part in the Junior World Championships back in 2019. Nice. Finished 16th on the vault on that occasion.
Bravo Bilge, bio ovo njezin drugi preskok. Ujedno i posljednji na ovoj spravi. Molim vas još jedan veliki pljesak za sve gimnastičarke.
As we wait for the final confirmation. do love to see a coach smiling at the end and giving the support to their gymnasts, no matter how they've done, no matter where they finish.
Evo na velikom ekranu vidimo i rezultate preskoka.
12.733.
Valentina
Experience they get
je na
is
prvom mjestu,
absolutely
Valentina
huge,
Georgijeva.
and she's
Teja
done
Belak drugo
incredibly
mjesto,
well to
Tjaša
qualify
na
for the
trećem mjestu.
finals.
Svaka čast, još jedan veliki pljesak za sve gimnastičarke i za našu Tijanu Korent koja je zauzela 6. poziciju.
So we'll just wait for the final confirmation of the medalists. Before that all-important award ceremony. So Valentina Georgieva 13.616, Teja Belak 13.483, and from Slovenia Tasha Kiselev 13.399. They're the medalists, but congratulations to all of the finalists. Disappointment for Senge Miro Bakshai from Hungary, just missing out on that podium place. Always small margins when it comes to gymnastics, but that is what makes it so very exciting as a sport as well.
Svečanost proglašenja pobjednica u disciplini preskok u konkurenciji gimnastičarki. Award ceremony for women's vault. Medalje će uručiti gospođa Jasna Crnković, zamjenica gradonačelnika grada Osijeka. The medals will be presented by Mrs. Jasenka Crnković, Deputy Mayor of Osijek. Na trećem mjestu osvajačica brončane medalje predstavnica Slovenije. In the third place, winning the bronze medal, representing Slovenia, Tjaša Kiselev.
Tjaša Kiselev from Slovenia, taking the bronze medal, 13.399.
Drugo mjesto i srebrna medalja, predstavnica također Slovenije. In the second place, winning the silver medal, representing Slovenia, Teja Belak.
Teja Belak from Slovenia, the silver, 13.483.
Prvo mjesto i zlatna medalja, predstavnica Bugarske. In the first place, winning the gold medal representing Bulgaria, Valentina Georgieva.
Valentina Georgieva from Bulgaria, taking the gold. 13.616.
Dame i gospodo, himna Bugarske. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Bulgaria.
Well, in Baku, she qualified first, finished 7th. In Varna, qualified first, finished 7th. And now in Osijek, qualified second and takes a fabulous gold medal. 13.616, Valentina Gilgieva. And all the wonderful photo opportunities, so important. Memories to last a lifetime. Congratulations to the 15-year-old.
Posebice naravno osvajačicama medalja.
So we will shortly be moving on to the pommel horse finals. And she receives all of her lovely congratulations.
Da je to sprava inteligentni gimnastičar.
Pa da, tu treba biti vrlo mudar, promatra konkurenciju, znati što učiniti i kako. Ali konj je jedna specifična sprava zato što to je 40 sekundi, nemate stanku, nema odmora, nema trenutka za udah. To je doslovno radi se u jednom dahu na snagu i na inteligenciju i to se mora izdržati.
So we'll have a chance to welcome the gymnasts very shortly. And leading the way will be Artem Dogofiat from Israel.
Experience Grand Japan with Tripadeal. Discover Mount Fuji, Hiroshima, Osaka and more on this 15-day package from $3,999. Save 50%. Visit Tokyo, Kyoto, Nagano and more. Includes flights, accommodation, daily breakfast and more. And now earn and use Qantas points on any booking. Selling fast. Book now. Call us or visit tripadeal.com.au.
Olympic gold medalist in the floor. Didn't qualify, unfortunately, for the floor final here. Had a few deductions.
Kao što smo čuli, program nastavljamo s finalom na konju s hvataljkama i pozdravimo finaliste. We will continue our program with the pommel horse. Please welcome the finalists. Prvi finalist, predstavnik Izraela. The first finalist representing Israel, Artem Dolgofiat.
Artem Dolgofiat from Israel will be leading the way. Olympic champion in the floor exercise.
Drugi finalist, predstavnik Hrvatske. The second finalist representing Croatia, Robert Seligman.
Robert Seligman, he qualified sixth. Very experienced, 9 world championships. This is his strength.
Treći finalist, predstavnik Austrije. The third finalist representing Austria, Kseni Dirmishi.
Kseni Dirmishi from Austria, qualified third. Finished seventh in the pommel horse, the World Cup earlier this year.
Četvrti finalist, predstavnik je Brazila. The fourth finalist representing Brazil, Caio Souza.
Caio Souza from Brazil, qualified in 8th place, just ahead of Bidan Sawan from Australia. 0.05 was the difference in the score there.
Peti finalist, predstavnik Turske. The fifth finalist representing Turkey, Ferhat Arican.
Ferhat Arican from Turkey, Qualified second, Olympic bronze medalist in this event. Sorry, in the parallel bars.
I šesti finalist također je predstavnik Turske, the sixth finalist representing Turkey, Ahmet Önder.
Also representing Turkey, Ahmet Önder. Another very, very experienced gymnast. Qualified seventh.
Sedmi finalist, predstavnik Hrvatske, the seventh finalist representing Croatia, Filip Ude.
And get ready for the cheers again. Filip Ude from Croatia, qualified first. With gold in this event at the World Cup earlier this year. 3 times Olympian.
Osmi finalist, predstavnik Mađarske, the eighth finalist representing Hungary, Christopher Mesaros.
Christopher Mesaros from Hungary, qualified fourth. What a lineup it is for this pommel horse final.
Na ovoj spravi ponovno prva 4 finalista imaju na raspolaganju 2 minute za zagrijavanje. On this apparatus, the first 4 finalists also have 2 minutes warm-up time now. You may start warming up.
Idemo gradski vrt, čujemo riječi su gore, što viću, pa ajmo ih podržati. Pridružite im se.
About what the judges will be looking for on this apparatus. Certainly, they can't afford to be tentative at all. They really need to keep momentum and not be too tense. If they fall off, maybe they won't. If they do, there is a full mark deduction, and they have to start again within 30 seconds. They need to make full use of the horse, so you'll see lots of forwards and backwards travelling. Important on circular swings that legs are together, just like that. Anything with one hand adds to the difficulty, so look out for that. And also look to check that the feet are being locked together. No separation. The extension should be from their shoulders all the way through to their toes. Another thing to look for is that they use both handles, sometimes just using one handle as well adds to the difficulty.
10 more seconds.
And then the dismount should be clean without touching the horse on the way down.
And the warm-up is over. Please start the competition.
See the speed of the movement, the momentum there. Very, very difficult to get it going again if you do lose momentum. Let's hope that injury didn't happen through gymnastics. That young lad.
Nastupa predstavnik Israel, the first finalist representing Israel, Artyom Dolgopyat.
Artyom Dolgopyat, qualified fifth. Made history for Israel, winning the gold medal at the Olympic Games last year in the floor exercise. 13.75 was his qualification score. Use of one handle. Keeping the hips nice and high, keeping that momentum going. Oh. It was all going so well up until that point.
Bravo za Artema Dolgopjata.
What a shame. So just needs to complete the program, and it was such a small part of the program to go. Very, very disappointing for him. Up until that point, it was very strong indeed. And he must have been disappointed not to qualify in the floor exercise as well. But he did get some deductions there, but nobody can ever take it away from him that he is the Olympic champion in the floor. And to make history for his country, that was absolutely incredible. He was won silver at the World Championships as well.
Ali na preskoku.
It was back in the floor exercise as well.
I 5 srebrnih medalja na natjecanjima svjetskog kupa. Artyom is the 2020 Olympic gold medalist in floor. He's also the 2017 and 2019 World Silver medalist
as well. He was the smallest in the class, not his dad, but Artyom was the smallest in his class, and the coach always promised him candy if he would do the elements. So that's what encouraged him to go to all of that training. And what a career he has had. So many gold medals along the way. The World Cup this year in Baku, gold in the floor, bronze in the vault. Cairo, gold in the floor, bronze in the vault. Doha, gold in the floor.
We are still waiting the results.
And then 6th in the pommel
horse.
horse.
Tell us your first impressions.
Sorry?
Tell us your first impressions.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied?
12.900.
Yeah, not so, but okay.
And the Osijek crowd audience?
Sorry?
The audience here in Osijek.
It's very good.
Thank you.
Very, very difficult to interview someone when they don't speak the same language. But yes, the audience are very good indeed, and he's bound to be a little bit disappointed with that 12.9.
The second finalist representing Croatia, Robert Seligman.
It would have been a very good score had he not had the fall. Robert Seligman from Croatia, qualified 6th. Finished 8th in this event at the World Championships back in 2015 and 4th at the European Championships, having qualified 1st. Did manage to get a silver though back in 2018 on the pommel horse at the Europeans. Really good speed. Keeping those hips really high. If they touch the table, they'll lose momentum. A little bit of leg separation there, but managed to keep it going.
Robert Seligman!
And getting all those hearts again from the crowd.
Idemo vidi srceta u zraku, Roberte,
It's his first
samo
World
za
Cup for a
tebe.
while, since Hungary back in 2019, when he finished 7th, having qualified 3rd.
na Europskom prvenstvu 2018.
Another one
Brončanu
that belongs to
2008,
the
a četvrto mjesto
Osijek
2017.
Veto Club in Croatia.
Osvojio je srebro
So
na
in front of the home
mediteranskim
crowd,
2013. i 18.
lots of
a
fans
zlatnu
watching
medalju
him.
na univerzijadi 2005.
Coaches
godine.
from the
Mnogo
club
struke
went to his
finalist
primary
svjetskih
school
i
when he was
evropskih
really young
prvenstava,
and encouraged
osvojio je
pupils
30
to
medalja na
take up the
turnirima
sport.
svjetskog
And
kupa,
I bet
ukupni
they are
pobjednik svjetskog
absolutely
kupa
delighted
bio je
with the progress that he has
2014.
had
godine.
over the years.
Robert was the 2018 European silver medalist on pommel horse, the 2008 European bronze medalist, and he finished fourth at the 2017 European Championships. He won silver at the 2013 and 2018 Mediterranean Games. He won gold at the 2005 Universiade. Robert was also a many-time World and European Championships finalist. He won around 30 medals at World Cups and was the overall World Cup winner in 2014.
So lots of accolades to his name. And absolutely a local hero.
Hvala Osijek, hvala publiko. Hvala svima koji ste danas došli, koji bodrite gimnastiku.
Improvement.
Što reći nego hvala još jedno veliko i vidimo se kasnije.
Bravo Roberte!
Yeah, bravo.
Idemo još jedan veliki pljesak za Roberta Seligmana.
Obviously likes competing here. Won gold in the World Challenge Cup back in 2019 in this arena.
Slijedi treći finalist, on je predstavnik Austrije. The third finalist representing Austria, Kseni Dirmiši.
Kseni Dirmiši from Austria, qualified third, 13.750. Lovely extension in the legs and feet. Showing really good control there in the flares. Certainly making full use of the horse. Keep going, keep going. Bit of knee bend there. Oh, use all your strength. He did really, really well to get to the end of that program. You could just see his knees starting to go, which was a real shame, but all credit to him for carrying on. He didn't stop. He's actually a personal trainer, has his own online website, and the strength that he has built up over the years really came to the forefront there, didn't it? Trains at the Innsbrucker Turnverein Club. He was very elegant on the first half.
Koncept postavlja na visinu od 115 cm, ali u ovoj vježbi mislim da je puno bolje bila prilika vidjeti koliko je zapravo teško odraditi vježbu od početka do kraja i koje su to poteškoće s kojima se gimnastičari susreću. Treba imati snage za izučiti taj kraj i dovršiti vježbu do kraja.
Hvala Nevene, evo čekamo još uvijek službeni rezultat za Ksenija, predstavnika Austrije.
And finish in the end. So score to beat at the moment, 13.866. I often talk about the camaraderie because it is so important in sport generally, and it really comes to the forefront in gymnastics, in all the different disciplines really. And it's so nice to see the support that they give each other. I mean, it goes without saying they're incredibly competitive, of course, but nice to know that you have that really friendly rivalry going on. 12.300 and a nod of the head from him. He agreed with that score.
Četvrti finalist, predstavnik je Brazila. The fourth finalist representing Brazil, Caio Souza.
Caio Souza from Brazil, qualified 8th. Finished 17th in the all-around at the Olympic Games in Tokyo last year. And European all-around champion. Good speed. Little bit of leg separation. But got it back. Plenty of movement. Certainly used the horse. It wasn't perfect, but it was good.
Bravo, Kajo. Došao nam je iz dalekog Brazila, nećemo duljiti previše dok čekamo rezultate. Samo ćemo reći da Kajo ima idole, a to su mu brazilski gimnastičari Diego Hipolito i Artur Zanetti.
A ja ću reći da je on bio 8. u finalu na Tokijskim olimpijskim igrama na preskoku. Finalist je nekoliko svjetskih prvenstava, osvojio je 2 zlatne, 2 srebrne i 1 brončanu medalju na panameričkim igrama. Također je osvojio 8 zlatnih medalja, 3 srebrne i 5 brončanih na panameričkim prvenstvima. Svestrani gimnastičar, pa je te mnogobrojne medalje osvojio i u višeboju i na svim pojedinačnim spravama. Kajo finished 8th in the 2020 Olympic vault final in Tokyo. He was also finalist in several world championships. He won 2 gold, 2 silver and 1 bronze medal at Pan American Games. He also won 8 gold, 3 silver and 5 bronze medals at Pan American Championships. He is an all-round gymnast, so he won those many medals both in all-round and on individual apparatuses.
So good that we have all of these continental championships. 13.633 puts him in second place at the moment. That we have all of these continental championships like the Pan Am Championships and the Europeans as well. And there's always something for them to work towards. I think I said earlier actually that he was a European champion, but obviously not when he comes from Brazil. My geography is not that bad. So confirmation of the standings at the moment. Obviously there's 4 more to go. Robert Seligman 13.866 currently leading the way.
So the second group of 4 finalists are warming up now and they have 2 minutes.
Nevene, dok se zagrijava ova četvorka, pogled na trenutnu tablicu kaže da će biti prilično gusto.
Biće prilično gusto, vidjet ćemo kakav će biti rasplet ovog finala na konju. Mi se nadamo onom najboljem.
Ide ka tome, trenutno je na prvom mjestu Robert Seligman.
Pommel horse final. He apparently he was in medal contention in the all-around final back in the World Championships in 2021 and came off on the pommel horse, unfortunately. But hopefully that's helped to put his confidence back where it should be. So for the 4 that have competed, it's a bit of a waiting game now. There's nothing more that they can do. They've gone out there and they've shown what the target has got to be for the remaining 4 gymnasts. But each gymnast has to really concentrate on their own performance and not worry too much about the score or what they need to do. They just need to go out there and perform to their very, very best and hope that it all pays off.
Završilo je zagrijavanje i nastavit ćemo sa natjecanjem. Warm-up is over. Please start or continue the competition.
And for every competition, you learn something. always good to have that competition experience in with all of your training, because it is different once you get out into the field of play in front of a crowd. And it's the ones that control that mentally are the ones that will do probably the best. It's all about the mental approach,
representing Turkey,
as long as you've got obviously the technical ability as well. Ferhat Arikan from Turkey, qualified second. Finished 17th on the pommel horse in Tokyo last year. Oh, he had such a lot of speed. It was really difficult to control that from the handstand. So he has 30 seconds now. You can just see his one hand slipped off the horse. Then repeated it the second time. No problem at all. And again.
Bravo, Ferhat.
Finished quite a long way from the horse, just his hand was just slightly off there. But always difficult to get it back again when you know you have fallen off, and that is going to be a 1 mark deduction.
I ne samo to, bio je I europski prvak naručen na 20.
Sort of little deductions really. You can have deductions like 0.5 if you seem to be using your strength. I mean, obviously every one of these gymnasts is very, very strong, but if you seem to be using it too much, that can be a deduction. And if you clip the horse at all, that will be a deduction. But if you clip the horse, the key thing is that you really need to keep that momentum going in the speed, and that's very, very difficult to do. Hands have to be so precise in the right place.
Silver medalists, 2019 European bronze medalist on parallel bars,
for the body to stay aligned.
On pommel horse, and 3-time Mediterranean Games medalist. .000. Would have been a good score. Šesti finalist također dolazi iz Turske. The sixth finalist, also representing Turkey, Ahmet Önder.
Ahmet Önder from Turkey, qualified 7th, 13.550. Showing good control at the beginning. Good single handle work.
Ahmet Önder, bravo I za njega, još jedan predstavnik Turske.
13.55.
On kaže za sebe da voli igrati igrice, čitati knjige, gledati filmove. S gimnastikom se krenuo baviti s 8 godina. Trenira 3 puta na dan, 6 dana u tjednu. A idol mu je japanski gimnastičar Hiroyuki Tomita.
He's one of the many gymnasts that started after watching the Olympic Games on television. That was back in 2004.
Dok čekamo službene rezultate Ahmeta, molim vas još jednom veliki pljesak za i Ahmeta i sve one koji su nastupali prije njega i one koji nam slijede uskoro.
A ja ću vam još dodati da je Ahmet i viceprvak svijeta na ručama iz 2019. Osvojio je srebro na Europskom prvenstvu i srebrnu medalju, dakle na preći. On je vrlo svestran gimnastičar i višebojac. Tako da ima, evo sad je osvojio drugo mjesto trenutno. Vidjet ćemo kako će biti dalje, ali dakle vrlo svestran i vrlo dobar gimnastičar. A nama slijedi sedmi finalist, predstavnik Hrvatske. The seventh finalist representing Croatia, Filip Ude.
He qualified first. He took the gold at the World Cup earlier this year. 3 times Olympian, finishing second on the pommel horse back in 2008, so very experienced indeed. Nice single arm work. Well, the crowd loved it. Not sure what happened there just at the end. He doesn't look happy about something. So just needs to complete the program. Yeah, just needs to get that pirouette in, so right at the very, very end. To be honest, I thought he'd finished the program before, but he needed to go in just that final turn that he missed. Disappointing for him after qualifying in first place. Took a gold earlier this year in Germany on this Apparatus. Currently ranked 7th in the world.
Philip was the 2008 Olympic silver medalist, 2014 World silver medalist, 2018 and 2020 European silver medalist, and silver medalist on floor at the 2009 Mediterranean Games.
His mum signed him up to gymnastics because he was really hyperactive.
Može samo kratko,
And
kako
he
si zadovoljan
became really committed to the sport after he won his very first medal. And of course made history as Croatia's first artistic gymnast.
Ajmo publika malo podržati Filipa, zaslužio je.
Back in 2008
Bravo
in
Filipe!
Beijing on the pommel horse. He's a veteran of the pommel horse, but unfortunately fell off
Hrvatska ima novu medalju.
13.233.
Ali pričekajmo još do kraja.
Cost him a medal at that time as well.
Ali još ćemo pogledati i osmog finalista, koji je predstavnik Mađarske, the 8th finalist representing Hungary, Christopher Mesaros.
So he's had a long wait, but now it's Christopher Mesaros from Hungary, qualified 4th. See the leg separation there, but really did well to get that back again. Lovely momentum.
Bravo i za Kristofera.
So 13.75.
Njemu je bilo danas drugo finale, već smo ga imali priliku gledati i na parteru. Bravo još jednom za Kristofera koji nam dolazi iz Mađarske.
To beat 13.866 Robert Seligman at the moment. In 5 European Championships. Took a bronze in the team event.
Idemo Osijek, dok čekamo službeni rezultat Kristofera. Jedna medalja je ponovno tu u Osijeku. Idemo još Osijek, pa Robert je naš. Idemo još glasnije. Bravo Robi!
So nice that the gymnasts don't need to wear the masks on their face as soon as they finish competing. It's been challenging to do that for the last couple of years because, believe me, they really are exhausted after each performance. As we just await the scores for Kristoffer Mesroš.
Sada je službeno pobjednik na konju s hvataljkama je Robert Seligman. Bravo Roberte! Bravo Robi! Idemo tribine podržati našeg Robija. Svaka čast Robi! Novo zlato je u Osijeku.
Robert Seligman, 13.866. Getting a wonderful reception here. It just shows what it means to him. He had a long wait, competed second, but he went out there and he showed to the others what they would have to do to get ahead of him. Fantastic result for him. Robert Seligman, 13.866, taking the gold. Ahmet Onda, 13.666, the silver. Charles Souza, 13.633, the bronze. So we will shortly have the awards ceremony for the pommel horse for men, before we then move on to the uneven bars for women.
Svečanost proglašenja pobjednika u disciplini konj s hvataljkama. Award ceremony for pommel horse. Medalje će uručiti gospodin Josip Pavić, posebni savjetnik za sport ministrice turizma i sporta. The medals will be presented by Mr. Josip Pavić, special advisor for sport, to the Minister of Tourism and Sport. Treće mjesto i brončana medalja, predstavnik Brazila. In the third place, winning the bronze medal representing Brazil, Caio Souza.
Caio Souza getting the bronze, 13.633.
mjesto i srebrna medalja predstavnik Turske. In the second place win in the silver medal representing Turkey, Ahmet Önder.
Ahmet Önder, 13.666, taking the silver.
Prvo mjesto, zlatna medalja, predstavnik Hrvatske. In the first place win in the gold medal representing Croatia, Robert Seligman.
Robert Seligman, it's another gold for Croatia. What an afternoon they're having. 13.866.
Dame i gospodo, poslušajmo himnu Hrvatske. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Croatia.
Može jedan veliki pljesak za sve gimnastičare. I naravno, ja ću vas još jednom pitati. Tko je osvojio zlato u konju na hvataljkama, a zove se Robert? Kako? Idemo još jednom.
Robert Seligman from Croatia.
Robert! Bravo, Robi!
And we will shortly be moving on to the uneven bars for women.
Nismo još gotovi, očekuju nas dvovisinske ruče. Molimo vas još jednom, naravno, da podržite svakog gimnastičara i svaku gimnastičarku, da pokažemo još jednom cijelom svijetu da je najbolje domaćinstvo u Osijeku.
So we will soon get an opportunity to welcome the finalists for the uneven bars.
Kao što je Marin upravo rekao, započinje nam finale na dvovisinskim ručama. Pozdravimo i finalistice. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin with the final on uneven bars. Please welcome the finalists. Prva finalistica, predstavnica Rumunjske, the first finalist representing Romania, Silviana Sfiringu.
Silviana Sfiringu from Romania, qualified fifth, 12.633. 17 years of age.
Druga finalistica, predstavnica Turske, the second finalist representing Turkey, Sevli Kayşoglu.
Sevli Kayşoglu from Turkey, qualified fourth place, just 16 years of age.
Treća finalistica, predstavnica Mađarske, third finalist representing Hungary, Zoya Sekeli.
Zoya Sekeli from Hungary qualified first with the most difficult program. 19 years of age from Budapest.
Četvrta finalistica, predstavnica Švedske, the fourth finalist representing Sweden, Natalie Westlund.
Natalie Westlund from Sweden qualified third.
Peta finalistica, predstavnica Turske, the fifth finalist representing Turkey, Bengisu Yildiz.
Bengisu Yildiz from Turkey, 15-year-old in her second international event.
Šesta finalistica, predstavnica Norveške, the sixth finalist representing Norway, Maria Tronrud.
Maria Tronrud from Norway, qualified seventh. Trains in Oslo.
Sedma finalistica, predstavnica Njemačke, the seventh finalist representing Germany, Sarah Voss.
Sarah Voss from Germany, qualified second. Years of age from Frankfurt.
I osma finalistica predstavlja Austriju, the eighth finalist representing Austria, Selina Kickinger.
And finally, Selina Kickinger from Austria, 20-year-old from Innsbruck.
Po pravilima Svjetskog gimnastičkog saveza, natjecatelji na ručama i dvovisinskim ručama imaju po 50 sekundi za zagrijavanje, a ne po 30 kao na drugim spravama. Tako sada prve 4 finalistice imaju na raspolaganju svaka po 50 sekundi. According to the FIG rules, competitors on parallel and uneven bars have 50 seconds warm-up time per gymnast. So the first 4 finalists on uneven bars have 50 seconds each. You may start warming up.
So they'll have their quick warm-up. She was very, very keen to get started, wasn't she, Silvana Svigura? So, a few things to look out for, and many of you that are watching will be experienced gymnasts anyway, and you will know exactly what those all-important judges are looking for. But if you haven't watched it so much, there'll be a lot of release and catch elements. The gymnast will move from high to low, so from the high bar to the lower bar quite a lot, and vice versa. Look for different grips. Sometimes the grips will be under, sometimes over, sometimes a mix of the two. If they're in a handstand sort of position, check to see if they're nice and vertical with really straight legs, straight arms, lots of really good extension right through to those toes. The construction of the performance is really important as well. It should be as fluid as possible, and a lot of them will go for like a big release and catch opening at the beginning. Naturally, it's very important as well to have nice steady landings. They are allowed to have their coach nearby, and the coach can adjust the tension on the uneven bars to suit their gymnast, and they can be a spotter as well, so that if they feel that the gymnast is going to come off it, then they act as a little bit of protection, but they really shouldn't interfere, and they shouldn't touch the gymnast at all while she's actually performing. If they fall off, and let's hope they don't, there would be a 1 mark deduction for that. But it really is one of the most difficult apparatus for the women, and they have to keep mentioning the word momentum, don't I? But they do have to keep the momentum going. They have to time it perfectly, and then they have to keep the energy going for that all-important dismount at the end as well. So lots for them to think about, lots for us.
Discover the wonders of Lapland and the Northern Lights with Trip-A-Deal on this 12-day package from only $6,699. Save 31%. Discover Helsinki. Spend 2 nights in a glass igloo and more. Includes flights, accommodation, daily breakfast on tour and more. And now, earn and use Qantas points on any booking. Call us or visit tripadeal.com.au.
Okay, who's got a suggestion for Mark?
Mark's always away on Friday nights. Should we clean then?
Fantastic suggestion. Anybody else?
Can we tell Mark to wear his blue shirt?
I love the blue shirt. Blue shirtsいいですよね.
I'm just gonna send him the cleaning suggestion. Blue shirt, blue shirt, blue shirt, blue shirt. I only sent the cleaning things.
Delivers more personalized suggestions than any other robot. iRobot OS.
To watch. You'll notice that they do put water and chalk on the bar. Each gymnast has their own way of doing it. Some like it more than others. It's entirely up to them. As we're about to start with the uneven bars final at this World Challenge Cup.
Prva nam je finalistica, predstavnica Rumunjske, the first finalist representing Romania, Silviana Sferingu.
So qualified in 5th place, Silvana Sferingu from Romania. Coach getting very close to her at times. Whoa, just slightly over-egged that handstand. And fairly simple dismount at the end. Her difficulty was 5.2. In qualifying. I thought the coach was really close to her then. I mean, it's what she's used to in her training. I think I find it a little bit off-putting myself. But, everyone's different, and if it's peace of mind for her, as I say, as long as they don't actually touch, then that's fine. But you will see with some of the gymnasts that they just come up here and get on with it without feeling the need to have the coach quite so close. But great that they are supportive. Just a little bit of leg separation at times. 12.633 was her score in qualifying. Just 17 years of age. From Medjugorje in Romania. Finished 13th in the European Championships back in 2020 on this apparatus. And was part of the team that got a silver. Making sure that the apparatus is all set up okay for her, but she won't get the signal until after the scores. 12.466. Very slight decrease over the qualification.
Druga finalistica, predstavnica Turske, the second finalist representing Turkey, Sevli Kayışoğlu.
Sevgi Kayışoğlu from Turkey, qualified fourth, 12.7. Years of age. Lovely position with the body. Slight separation again there. Lovely extension. Looks very confident. Nice double tuck to finish. Good solid performance there. Finished sixth in the World Cup in Azerbaijan earlier this year.
Gimnastičarke nose takozvane kožice, to da bi imale bolje grip, da bi mogle bolje držati stravo kako ih ne bi otkačilo. One to koriste na dovinskim ručama, dok gimnastičari to koriste na karikama i na preći, što ćemo imati sutra priliku vidjeti.
A možemo vidjeti da špricaju s nekom čudnom tekućinom ruče. Što je to?
Pa svako ima neku svoju smjesu, ali najčešće je to šećer rastopljen u vodi ili med potopljen u vodi, kako bi ipak se malo više stezalo, kako ih također ne bi otkačilo.
Hvala ti Nevene, evo bile su kratke, brze i vrijedne informacije o gimnastici i o dvovinskim ručama, a evo Sevgi još uvijek čeka svoj rezultat, pa može još jedan pljesak i za Sevgi.
And a nice double tuck to finish. Sitting waiting patiently. Now the judges analyse the score, make sure they've got the difficulty absolutely right. 4.5 again, difficulty 12.133. When you have low difficulty, you have to really maximise on the execution.
Representing Hungary, Zoya Sekeli.
So first to qualify, Zoya Sekeli from Hungary. 5.9 difficulty. It was actually 7th on execution. Just shows the importance of the difficulty, doesn't it? So let's see if she can increase the execution scores. As you can really see, there is so much more difficulty in this. And good execution as well.
Bravo, Zoya.
So she qualified with a score of 13.6, but as I say, her execution at that time was 7.70, which put her back in 7th place. But difficulty is so much harder than some of the other competitors.
Ja ću se samo nadovezati i reći kako Zoja ima zlatnu medalju sa svjetskog kupa u Turskoj prošle godine na dvovinskim ručama.
On this Apparatus. And won a gold at the World Challenge Cup in Turkey last year. A silver in Slovenia. And a silver
Dok mi čekamo rezultat, naravno možete iskoristiti priliku i fotografirati se s našom Dobricom koja je gore šeće po tribinama. Možete zabilježiti ovaj prelijepi trenutak prvog finalnog dana Svjetskog kupa u gimnastici u Osijeku.
Sometimes just lets the feet go a little bit. But a very solid landing at the end. So 13.6 was her qualification score. .80, so she's increased it. Again, difficulty of 5.9.
Četvrta finalistica, predstavnica Švedske. The fourth finalist representing Sweden, Natalie Westlund.
So now the 16-year-old from Sweden, Natalie Westlund, qualified third. That's a shame, so that will be a 1-point deduction. Again, the coach very close for the spotting to protect her. You can see she almost did it with one arm, but wasn't to be. Nice. Double open on the dismount. Nice steady dismount.
Dati podršku bez obzira na onaj pad. Veliki pljesak za Natalie Westlund.
With her twin sister Emily. She also represented Sweden at the European Championships last year in Basel.
Svaka ima po 50 sekundi. Now we have another warm-up for the second group of finalists. So each finalist has 50 seconds.
So while we await
Natalie,
the scores
first impressions
for Natalie Westlund.
I like it here.
The next four will start warming
and
up.
Also, just need to check if you are Natalie or Emily. We heard that you have like a sister, Emily, sibling.
Yeah, it's my twin sister, but I'm Natalie.
And how do you feel in Osijek with this audience?
It's amazing.
Thank you, Natalie. Još jedan veliki pljesak za Natalie.
Well, the audience getting plenty of airtime. Everybody agreeing that they're being very supportive indeed. So she scored 13.266 in qualifying. I think it will be up there with the fall, 12.233. But well done to her for getting back on and completing it. So they just finalise the warm-up before we start with the next four. You notice a lot of them have got wristbands under their hand guards, and that really is to protect the wrists, which is really important on this apparatus. Selina Kickender from Austria going through her final rehearsal. She qualified in 8th place, so I'm sure is absolutely delighted to be in this final. Just point, or something like 0.1, slightly less than that actually, difference between qualifying and not qualifying. But the reserves, there's 3 reserves for each of these events, and they have to be on standby just in case something happens. And Aneta Olasova from the Czech Republic was one that just missed out this time.
As soon as the next finalist is ready.
Just asking her to wait a moment. She was very keen to go.
Turska, the 5th finalist representing Turkey, Bengisu Yildiz.
From Turkey, Bengisu Yildiz. Qualified 6th. Getting lots of encouragement there from her coach. A nice double tuck and appreciation from the coaches. It's a 4.6 degree difficulty in qualification. Just 15 years of age. And fairly new to the international scene. Finished 20th in the uneven bars at the World Cup back in Azerbaijan. So massive congratulations to her for qualifying for these finals.
A ove godine bila je na svjetskom kupu u Baku.
The experience that they're getting, not only from competing, but also from watching the other gymnasts, being around them. It's all a massive learning experience as you're growing up. And for every competition, there is always something that you will learn. No matter how you've done, you hope to do well. But it doesn't always go your way, as you know, but you always learn something from it. And that's what's important, and continue to grow in the sport. 12.40. Putting in 3rd place at the moment.
Slijedi nam predstavnica Norveške. The next finalist representing Norway, Maria Trondrud.
So the 20-year-old from Oslo, Maria Trondrud from Norway, started training with her mum when she was just 1 year old, but actually officially joined a club when she was 7. Okay, that leg separation that we often see, really important to push the legs together. Just be a little bit untidy otherwise.
Bravo, Maria!
A good movement from the lower bar to the higher bar. A nice steady on the landing after the double tuck.
Marija je inače na svjetskom kupu ove godine u Njemačkoj osvojila 5. mjesto na preskoku.
In qualification.
A sada čekamo njezin rezultat, malo ćemo i čuti što ona misli o svojoj vježbi. Marija, are you satisfied?
Yes. And it does make such a difference. Like her execution scores were the same as Natalie Westland. But Natalie Westland had a 5.3 degree difficulty compared with 4.1 for Maria. And Natalie qualified in 3rd place, Maria in 7th place. But that's how much difficulty matters, but always within your own limits. Competed at the World Championships last year, so that must have been a fantastic experience for her. Finished 54th in this apparatus, 41st in the all-around. And in the World Cup earlier this year in Germany, finished 11th. So has done exceptionally well to make this final. .866.
Sljedeća finalistica je predstavnica Njemačke, the 7th finalist representing Germany, Sarah Voss.
Sarah Voss from Germany, qualified second, 13.50. Oh. She looks so confident to start. That's a real shame. Just didn't manage to grab it, and they have to be so careful that they don't hurt themselves. And some of the reaction from the audience, I think they felt her pain for her. And now she needs to build her confidence, get through to the end of the program. Good. Nice composition there.
Bravo, Sarah Voss.
Yeah, that says it all really, doesn't it? The sigh. Very frustrating, and when you qualify so high up, of course you have all the hopes of going out there and repeating it in the final, because the scores don't carry through, as you know. It's purely what we see today. And she had a fantastic execution score of 8.40, so she was the highest on execution in the qualifiers, but down on difficulty against the Hungarian. But she will be really disappointed that she hasn't managed to repeat that in the final. That was really nice work there. And she looked so confident to start with as well. Finished 27th in the uneven bars in Tokyo last year at the Olympic Games. And the World Championships back in 2019, 35th in the uneven bars. Just out of the medals in Baku, 4th at the World Cup. What a shame. I know she would have been very, very hopeful to get a similar execution score to yesterday, but she's smiling, and that's good to see. And that's what makes, well, one of the many things that makes gymnastics such a fabulous sport. The risk on all of these things, that, you know, if you go for more difficulty, you do have to take the risk that goes with it. 12.80, and that's still good enough for silver at the moment. That would have been a great score had she not had that 1 point deduction. Well done to her. Just one more to go.
Slijedi predstavnica Austrije. The next finalist representing Austria, Selina Kickinger.
From Austria, Selina Kickinger qualified 8th, 12.066. Good body line there. Good. Leg separation, so losing that all-important momentum.
Bravo, Selina!
So her difficulty was 4.7
Austrijska predstavnica.
in the
A uz gimnastiku,
qualification.
recimo, možemo ispomenuti, hobi su joj pjevanje, čitanje i plivanje.
When she's not
Gimnastikom se
busy
počela
training,
baviti
she enjoys singing,
2008.
reading and swimming.
godine, a želja joj je
Trains
ići
generally
na
about 15
olimpijske
hours a
igre.
week. And
Idol
is
joj je
very
ruska
hopeful to compete in
gimnastičarka
both European
Alija
Championships
Mustafina.
and Olympic Games. It's hard to believe, isn't it, that the Olympic Games in Paris is only 2 years away. She did compete at the World Championships last year in Japan, finishing 38th in this apparatus and 40th in the floor exercise. So 12.066 was her qualification score. Really good view of the different grips. And a fairly easy but solid dismount. 12.333 to put her in 5th place.
A evo nam je rezultata. Zlatna medalja ide u Mađarsku. Prvo mjesto Zoja Sekelj.
So Zoya Zekele holding on to the first place that she achieved in the qualification.
Treće mjesto Silvijana Sviringu. Pljesak osvajačicama medalja i svim ostalim gimnastičarkama.
So confirmation of these final standings. Zoya Zekele 13.80 taking the gold. Sarah Voss 12.80 from Germany taking the silver after the fall, so congratulations to her. And Silviana Sviringu 12.466 for the bronze for Romania. So we will shortly have the award ceremony. And then after the award ceremony, we will welcome the finalists for the final event of the day, the parallel bars.
Svečanost proglašenja pobjednica u disciplini dvovisinske ruče. Award ceremony for uneven bars. Medalje će uručiti gospođa Mija Bačić, direktorica Ureda za međunarodne odnose i korporativne komunikacije Hrvatskog olimpijskog odbora. The medals will be presented by Mrs. Mija Bačić, Director of the International Cooperation and Corporate Communications Office of the Croatian Olympic Committee. Treće mjesto i brončana medalja, predstavnica Rumunjske. In the third place, winning the bronze medal representing Romania, Silviana Sfiringu.
The award ceremony on even bars, bronze medalist Silvana Sfiringu, 12.466. What a moment for the 17-year-old.
Drugo mjesto i srebrna medalja, predstavnica Njemačke. In the second place, winning the silver medal representing Germany, Sarah Voss.
Sarah Voss from Germany, 12.800, taking the silver.
Prvo mjesto je osvajačica zlatne medalje, predstavnica Mađarske. In the first place, winning the gold medal representing Hungary, Zoya Sekeli.
Zoya Sekeli from Hungary, taking the gold, 13.800.
Dame i gospodo, poslušajmo himnu Mađarske. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Hungary.
Well, it was gold in Turkey at the World Challenge Cup last year, silver in Slovenia, silver in Cairo, and now she takes another gold. Zoya Sekeli from Hungary, 13.800. Many congratulations. And shortly, we will welcome the finalists for the parallel bars men. And then, of course, the finals continue tomorrow with 5 more semi-finals as we
Program
look at
nastavljamo s finalom na ručama.
today's
Pozdravljamo
finalists for the
finaliste.
parallel bars.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Ivan
will continue
Tikhonov
our program with
will
the
be
final
leading the
parallel
way.
bars. Please welcome the finalists. Prvi finalist, predstavnik Azerbajdžana. The first finalist representing Azerbaijan, Ivan Tikhonov.
Ivan Tikhonov qualified 5th.
Drugi finalist, predstavnik Švicarske. The second finalist representing Switzerland, Noé Seifert.
Noé Seifert qualified 3rd. A pretty difficult program. Not the most difficult, but certainly
Treći finalist,
the second
predstavnik
most
Brazila.
difficult in
The third
qualification.
finalist representing Brazil, Caio Souza.
Caio Souza from Brazil. He qualified in 2nd place. Already taken a bronze earlier today.
Četvrti finalist, predstavnik Australije. The fourth finalist representing Australia, Tyson Ball.
Nice to welcome Tyson Bull, qualified in 8th place.
Peti finalist, predstavnik Ukrajine. The fifth finalist representing Ukraine, Petro Pahnyuk.
Petro Pahnyuk from Ukraine, another one with a difficult program. Qualified 7th.
Šesti finalist, predstavnik Mađarske. The sixth finalist representing Hungary, Christopher Mesaroš.
Christopher Mesaroš, qualified 6th for Hungary.
Sedmi finalist, predstavnik Bugarske. The seventh finalist representing Bulgaria, Jordan Aleksandrov.
Jordan Aleksandrov from Bulgaria, qualified 4th, 26-year-old. Does a lot of his training in California.
I osmi finalist, predstavnik Turske. The eighth finalist representing Turkey, Ferhat Arijan.
Ferhat Arijan from Turkey. 6.5 difficulty, so by far the most difficult program. And he qualified in 1st place, bronze medalist on the parallel bars in Tokyo at the Olympic Games last year. And he will be going
I na ovoj
last.
spravi prva 4 finalista na ručama imaju na raspolaganju svaki po 50 sekundi za zagrijavanje. The first 4 finalists on bars have 50-second parallel bars have 50 seconds warm-up time for gymnasts. You may start warming up.
So 4 will go back probably to the training area. Some of them may stay out here and watch. Everyone likes to do things differently. And 4 will get on these parallel bars and have the warm-up that they need, that suits them. Making sure it's well chalked. They will have kept warm. It's been quite a long wait for them out the back, but they will have kept warm in the training area. But really good to get the atmosphere once they're out in the actual competition arena with a field of players, it's sometimes known. So the judges will start judging it when the feet leave the ground. And they're doing handstands. They don't necessarily have to be held as long as they're controlled. But really what's important is the basic strength and the grip.
Jedna od muških sprava, inače u olimpijskom redoslijedu 4. po redu, ali mi imamo priliku gledati je danas u današnjem finalu. Visine su 180 cm od osnovne stručnjače ili 200 cm od poda.
It's It's a very technical apparatus, and it's good elevation of the hips. They need to keep the body line, mustn't touch the floor, and the word I keep mentioning, that all important momentum. I think parallel bars has so much variety in it. It is amazing when it's done well. If you notice them almost like stepping along the bar with their hands, there are little deductions for that. They need to make it look like it's very easy, very smooth, continuous and stylish. All these sort of extra little adjustments do make a difference to the overall score. You'll see that often they do wear bandages as well in case they get the timing wrong and hit the bars, because it can be really painful. Coach always on hand to help make sure it's positioned exactly as they want it. But a lot of this practice is about settling the nerves as much as anything else as well. They're having a very enjoyable afternoon.
Svi su se zagrijali, prvi četvorica, dakle možemo krenuti s natjecanjem. The first four finalists warmed up, so we could start with competition as soon as the first finalist is ready.
Okay, so as I'm sure you heard, the warm-up is now completed, and Ivan Tikhonov will take center stage in a very short while. Well, the anticipation is building, but everything's got to be exactly right.
Prvi finalist je predstavnik Azerbajdžana. The first finalist representing Azerbaijan, Ivan Tikhonov.
So qualified fifth for Azerbaijan, Ivan Tikhonov. Good body alignment on the handstands. Very controlled. Very good.
Bravo za Ivana.
Nice to give support to the crowd as well. Finished seventh in this event at the World Cup earlier this year in Germany. Originally began his gymnastics journey in the Russian Federation, and then FIG, the Federation of International Gymnastics, they approved the transfer to Azerbaijan just 4 years ago in 2018. He says how important it is to have confidence, and I think a lot of people could learn from that. His aim is to win a gold at the Olympic Games, whereas a lot of these gymnasts, their aim is to compete at the Olympic Games. But no, his aim is he is going to win a gold at the Olympic Games. So we wish him well with that challenge. 2 more years of hard training. He trains in Baku. Competed in Tokyo last year as well. Very solid on the dismount. 26 years of age. 14.333, so very similar to what he got in the qualification, just a fraction less.
This joy is electric. This joy is electric and you're circuiting through. I'm so happy that I'm alive. Happy I'm alive at the same time as you, 'cause you've got a higher power.
All the snow just melts away when I'm with you. Oh, baby, baby, will you please give me a clue? 'Cause today is the day I get to see.
Discover beautiful gifts for every story at Pandora.
Drugi finalist, predstavnik je Švicarske. The second finalist, representing Switzerland, Noah Seifert.
Noah Seifert had a 6.1 degree difficulty in qualification. Qualified in 3rd place. This is his moment to shine. Really held that beautifully. Showed good strength there, getting that control. Nice on one bar. Good travel down the bar. Double pike. Really nice performance there from Noah Seifert. Fairly difficult program. 14.55 in qualification. Finished 21st at the World Championships last year and 13th in the European Championships. Medal in 2016 with the team at the European Championships when it was in Bern. And finished 6th in this event in Slovenia last year at the World Challenge Cup. Aiming for Paris. Those Olympic Games just 2 years away. 23 years of age from Savine. He seemed really in control on that performance. Now it's a waiting game. 14.40. Difficulty of 6.1 again. Execution just very slightly down on what he scored in the qualification.
Treći finalist predstavnik je Brazila. The third finalist representing Brazil, Caio Souza.
Caio Souza, Brazil, qualified second. Had a really high execution score, 8.950. So he was the highest on execution, but his difficulty was 6.0 versus 6.5. Certainly cramming in the difficulty. Just managed to control the ending there. Very good performance again. Thought he was going to just lose a bit of that strength halfway through it when he hit the bar. But really managed to pull it back, and overall very strong indeed. So he was first on execution in qualifying. He was 8.950. So it'll be interesting to see how that compares. And his difficulty was 6.0, just that sort of bit of a mishap there. I mentioned before, he was the first Brazilian artistic gymnast to win gold in the all-around in Lima, Peru, back in 2019 at the Pan Am Games. It's with the Brazilian Air Force High Performance Team. And was 7th at the World Championships on this apparatus. (28 years of age). And the strapping there to protect him. 14.233.
Četvrti finalist predstavnik Australije. The fourth finalist representing Australia, Tyson Ball.
Deep in thought. Tyson Ball from Australia, qualified 8th. Will he make the most of it? Must be so delighted to be in these finals, deservedly so. slightly over arch there. Very tight on the pike. Just a little step forward to control it at the end. Competed at the Olympic Games last year. Finished 54th in the parallel bars. 5th in the horizontal bars. 3 times World Championship, so very experienced. His brother Jaden also represented Australia in artistic gymnastics as well. He was the first Australian male artistic gymnast to compete in an individual Olympic Games final when he placed 5th in the horizontal bar at Tokyo last year. Trains at the National Training Centre in Canberra.
Everything's going to be. What is your expectations?
Well, he won his quota place for the Olympic Games at the World Championships back in 2019 and was in complete disbelief that he'd actually qualified. But he certainly went out there and made it count, didn't he?
Stacked P-bars lineup and I don't know, we gave it a shot.
29 years of age, studies human movement studies.
Zadovoljan svom izvedbom, kaže da nije na razini svih ostalih gimnastičara, ali naravno sretan je što je ovdje.
But he qualified in 8th place. 14.00 was his qualification score. .666. 4th place at the moment. Just a lower degree difficulty there, 5.4. As the last 4 have their chance to warm up. So much better, splitting it 4 and 4 than the way it used to be. So that's the confirmation of the standings so far. Seifert from Switzerland, currently in the lead with 14.400, followed by Ivan Tikhonov, 14.333, and Kaz Souza, 14.233, Tyson Bull, 13.666. So all they can do is sit and watch and wait. So we'll be starting again with the final 4.
The warm-up is over. We may continue with the final.
just doing the final setups to make sure everything is absolutely perfect for him. It's good to see so many hearts up there today. These young kids hopefully being very inspired by what they are seeing here, and this will inspire them to want to be competing internationally in the future. So funny seeing everyone's reaction. It's always very, very different. Some people, you can tell they really love to be on the big screen. Others, well, they're not quite so sure really.
I nastavljamo dalje. Peti finalist je predstavnik Ukrajine. The fifth finalist representing Ukraine, Petro Pachniuk.
Petro Pachniuk from Ukraine. Qualified 7th. Finished 7th in the parallel bars at the Olympic Games last year. Some good underbar work. And single bar work adds to the difficulty. Oh. Well, until the dismount it was good, but he just looked a bit out of it, didn't he, just before he started the dismount. But really good, high degree difficulty.
Njega smo također danas već gledali u finalima.
And yeah, he'll probably be kicking himself a little bit for that one. 7th at the Olympic Games, past silver medalist at the European Championships. Has a couple of elements named after him as well on the parallel bars. The Pachniuk and the Pachniuk 2. That's really so nice about gymnastics. If you come up with something original that hasn't been seen before, you can have elements named after yourself. He looked in so much control throughout this. Just such a shame. Just that final dismount. But a lot of the difficulty will still count. 14.15 was his score. 13.266. So unfortunately won't be on the podium today.
Šesti finalist predstavnik je Mađarske. The sixth finalist representing Hungary, Christopher Mesaros.
Qualified in 6th place. He's been working on his difficulty. Difficulty in qualifying was 5.5. Didn't really get that vertical line there. Nice. Lovely extension. Very elegant gymnast. And nailed the dismount as well. Likes competing here. Took a bronze.
Kristofer nam se već polako i udomačio ovdje. Danas ga po treći puta gledamo. Jedan vrlo dobar višebojac. Stoga ćemo još jednom ispomenuti da je evo između ostalog prošle godine Kristofer na prvenstvu Mađarske osvojio 3. mjesto u preskoku. Bravo Kristofer!
Not as high as some of the others, but overall execution was good. Finished 14th in the all-around at the World Championships last year, towards the end of last year in Japan. 19th in the parallel bars. Just 20 years of age. So plenty of potential. Very slight over rotation there and pulled it back. But it shows up more in these replays, I think. 14.033. And that's a 4th place for him at the moment, with just 2 more to go.
7. finalist predstavnik je Bugarske. The 7th finalist representing Bulgaria, Jordan Aleksandrov.
So 4th to qualify from Bulgaria, Jordan Aleksandrov. Beautiful hold. Slightly falling off that vertical line, going sideways. A bit of leg separation. Of little adjustments.
Veliki aplauz za Jordana koji nam dolazi iz Bugarske. Jordan je inače iz gimnastičke obitelji, naime majka i otac su mu također gimnastičari, a on se gimnastikom krenuo baviti 2002. godine u Sjedinjenim Američkim Državama.
Took a bronze at the World Challenge Cup in Hungary back in 2019 on the parallel bars, and again in Turkey that year as well. Competed at the World Championships last year. 26 years of age. Started his majority of his training in California, as he moved there in 2002. He has dual citizenship now, but he says he always remembers his roots. He speaks Bulgarian at home, and they eat Bulgarian food. Aiming for Paris for the Olympic Games in 2024. Mum and Dad, both gymnasts. So it made sense that he was also going to follow in their footsteps. Bit of a shake of the head there. But a 5.9 difficulty in qualifying. But you can see he's just a little bit fed up with his performance today. Qualifying in 4th place, he would have hoped to move up, maybe get on that podium. .3. That's 7th place with one more competitor to go. And we leave the best till last.
I posljednji finalist predstavnik je Turske, the 8th finalist representing Turkey, Ferhat Arican.
Ferhat Arican from Turkey, difficulty of 6.5 in qualifying, so this should be a lot more difficult than some of the other competitors that we've seen. He qualified in 1st place, 15.4, an incredible score. He is the bronze medalist on this apparatus from the Olympic Games in Tokyo. Really good difficulty there. One bar work. Few tiny little adjustments. Excellent. He really is a master on the parallel bars. He's made history a few times for Turkey. He was the first artistic gymnast to represent Turkey at an Olympic Games back in 2016, and then of course went on to win that bronze medal back in 2020.
Da, a još ću jednom podsjetiti
former
i da
European
je
champion
osvojio brončanu medalju na
on
ručama
this
na olimpijskim
apparatus, and
igrama
that was he won gold 3 weeks after testing positive
2021.
for COVID
Europe na
at
ručama,
the European Championships in 2021.
osvojio ekipno
So
srebro
he only
na
had a
Europskom
few days
prvenstvu,
training and still went out
19.
to
brončani
do
na
that.
ručama na
He
Europskom,
does
a
lots of
20.
initiatives to
brončani na
support
konjim
plastic
hvatenkama
waste
isto
as well,
tako na Europskom prvenstvu.
and he
Osvojio je
hates
i
the
3
amount of
medalje na
plastic that's being
mediteranskim
put in
igrama.
our oceans,
I
which I
will
think we would
repeat
all
that,
totally agree with him on that one.
The 2020
He
Olympic
started
bronze
his
medalist on
own
parallel
gymnastics
bars.
academy
He's also
along with
2019
Kostin
European
Bunkert,
Olympic Games
who
bronze
he
medalist on parallel bars.
wants to dedicate his
2020
career
and
to
2021
when he
European
finishes
champion on
and
parallel
start
bars.
giving back to
Also,
the youngsters.
team silver medalist, European Championships
Didn't compete in the
2020.
World Championships
Bronze medalist
last
on
year,
parallel
but
bars 2019
loads
European
of medals that he's
Championships.
won.
So
at,
plenty of
World
medals,
Cups,
and he
as,
also has 3
as the announcer has
medals
just said
from
as
the
well.
Mediterranean Games.
A long, long, long list of medals. .80, and that is indeed good enough to take the gold medal.
Congratulations, Ferhat.
Many, many congratulations to him. Another gold to add to all of the others. Breaking records all the time.
Veliki pljesak I za njih I za sve ostale gimnastičare u današnjem finalu na ručama.
What a lovely picture that is as we wait for the final confirmation. So, Ferhat Arican 14.80 taking the gold. No Seifert 14.4 the silver. Ivan Tikhonov, Azerbaijan, the bronze with 14.33. Just missing out, Charles Souza from Brazil. And in a very short while, we will have the award ceremony. I must say the organisation here has been absolutely outstanding. They're very, very quick between the events finishing and the award ceremony, so that the gymnasts who are waiting behind the scenes for the next event can move on. Obviously, no more events today. After this award ceremony, everybody will be going back to their accommodation for a take your place, for hopefully a relaxing night before another full day of competition tomorrow. They're so quick on the organisers that the gymnasts don't even have time to get changed, do they?
Award ceremony for parallel bars. Medalje će uručiti gospodin Kristijan Slačanac, viši savjetnik specijalist u Ministarstvu turizma I sporta. The medals will be presented by Mr. Kristijan Slačanac, Senior Advisor Specialist at the Ministry of Tourism and Sport.
So the award ceremony for the parallel bars.
Treće mjesto I brončanu medalju osvojio je predstavnik Azerbejdžana. In the third place, winning the bronze medal representing Azerbaijan, Ivan Tikhonov.
Ivan Tikhonov, Azerbaijan, taking the bronze, 14.333.
Drugo mjesto I srebrnu medalju osvojio je predstavnik Švicarske. In the second place, winning the silver medal, representing Switzerland, Noé Seifert.
Noé Seifert from Switzerland, taking the silver, 14.400.
Prvo mjesto I zlatnu medalju osvojio je predstavnik Turske. In the first place, winning the gold medal, representing Turkey, Ferhat Arican.
Ferhat Arican from Turkey, taking yet another gold to add to his very, very large collection of medals, 14.800.
Dame I gospodo, poslušajmo himnu Turske. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Turkey.
Well, in the World Cups this year, he's taken a silver in Baku, a silver in Cairo, and now a gold in Croatia. 14.800. Congratulations, Ferhat Arican, taking the gold. Noé Seifert, the silver.
S ovom ceremonijom završili smo prvi finalni dan Svjetskog gimnastičkog kupa u Osijeku. Bili ste predivna publika. Siguran sam da ćete I sutra biti jednako dobri, ako ne I bolji. Naravno, prije svega hvala Robertu Seligmanu I Aurelu Benoviću koji su nam priuštili ovako lijepu subotu. A sutra također imamo nove hrvatske finaliste, Tin Srbić, Ana Đerek, Tina Zelčić.
Very much hope you've enjoyed the coverage today from me, Andrea Holland. It's goodbye for now.
Magi kolego.